there are two things swirling around the Erika Kirk world. Two major rumors. Okay, the number one rumor is that Andrew Kolvet is getting a divorce. Okay, there is a rumor that Andrew Kolvet has been having sex with Erika Kirk and that a divorce is happening. That, like, apparently the rumor is false, but we don't know. We don't know what's going on in there. The fact that the rumor mill has started, we know something's going on inside, but I like fanning the flame around those rumors because I feel like it does help sort of like put the kibosh on some of their plans. And for me, I feel like combating TPUSA is important to us because we want long-term change, and that requires us not letting them turn the youth into like Christian zealot fucking weirdos. We don't want all the kids in America to be homeschooled MAGA huffers or America First Klansmen.
Andrew Kolvet had a bit of a day. Bizarre trend over on X. So it looks like Project Constitution reported that Andrew Kolvet was getting a divorce, and it was just not true. The basis of the report was not true. But boy, oh boy, did all of Turning Point USA rise up to defend Andrew Kolvet's honor. I mean, Andrew himself hit back hard immediately. He basically turned into Will Smith at the Oscars. He wrote this: LOL, you wish, fat boy. And then he says, keep my wife's name out of your mouth and off your feed, and you'll have more problems than you bargained for. Yeah, see, this was interesting, guys, because I do have this bookmarked, right? Because, dude, Andrew Kolvet is like, he's a 40-year-old fucking TPUSA geek, all right? And so the rumor was started here, again, by this Project Constitution guy, saying, bombshell, Andrew Kolvet's wife, Caitlyn, reportedly filing for divorce, citing inappropriate relationships at work. So the operative thing here is that Kolvet and Erika were like, right? And so he was saying a TPUS insider is claiming that Caitlyn Kolvet has filed for divorce, okay? And he puts a little thing, oh, it's unconfirmed, right? Because he doesn't want to get sued, etc. And alleging an affair between Andrew and Erika Kirk, and that Erika bullied her, okay? And so there's Caitlyn Kolvet, and then here's a little, like, whatever AI news story. It just says news. It's lifted, like, if you look at the top here, it's just lifted off one of these AI news sites, like Hindustan Times -50 or whatever, right? But so Kolvet got in here, though, okay? This Project Constitution guy, Kolvet, got in here and like said, hey, you wish, fat boy, right? This is the tweet. Keep my wife's name out of your mouth and off your feet, or you'll have more problems than you bargained for, right? And like, ooh, dude, like, oh, there's going to be a fist fight. See, what's funny about this is the Project Constitution guy is like pretty, like, he's kind of a skeezer, okay? Like, if you look in here, this is the Project Constitution guy. Dude. Dude, there he is. We've seen Project Constitution before. There he is. Dude, look at that hair. Bro, what kind of, like, that hair is like, it is like a dead animal on the man's head. Right? Isn't that wild? But dude, Kolvet is like also just kind of equally smarmy. Okay. Andrew Kolvet himself, dude, this guy, look at this guy. He's like mid-40s, but he is so like, he attempts to portray himself as like a 20-year-old. Like, remember when he was arguing with Adam Mockler? And this guy is surrounded by, 20-year-olds, but he's literally like 45. Dude, so crazy. Yeah, no, Project Constitution is absolutely, this guy is totally a Reddit mod, right? It is, dude. But so this is the drama that, again,
is like stirring. Now, what I find interesting is how TPUSA always responds to this shit, right? Like, that's what I find interesting, guys, is that every troll on the planet is able to get TPUSA to respond. Like, everybody. And this is really what I personally think is going to be their unraveling, because they have essentially telegraphed to the world that if you are a creator of a certain size that generates negative impressions toward them, they're going to respond. Like they, and I believe they're responding because they are on very unstable ground, guys. That's just it. There is so much instability that they are. It's pretty obvious that they're worried. They're really worried about their image, and their image is like, it couldn't be worse, dude. Every time Erika Kirk opens her mouth, dude, the TPUSA stock is like, dude, it's like a Donald Trump press conference. It's so bad, dude. All right. But anyway, that's the background on this tweet.
To everyone else, happy Mother's Day. And yeah, we can pull that clip in because it was definitely giving that energy of Will Smith, if you want to play that clip.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Yeah, that was the energy of that.
Yeah, except, dude, Andrew Kolvet, like, is not scary. With Andrew Kolvet, it's more like, keep my wife's name out of your mouth, or I'm going to be very mean to you on Twitter. I'm going to have Erika come over there and bore the shit out of you. She's going to bore you to death. Maybe flash her boobies. Right? That's more Andrew Kolvet, okay?
And then it wasn't left there. Tyler Boyer then jumped into the foray to further defend Andrew's honor over a divorce rumor. I'm like, this is just like, I wake up and there are rumors about me getting a divorce. But Tyler Boyer said, we have had numerous things like this said about us. It is reckless disregard for truth from people who call themselves investigators.
Again, guys, the fact that they keep responding to this shit is what almost makes it seem like there's some nugget of truth in there. Right? You know what I mean? Like, dude, that Project Constitution guy is like Matt Wallace. You guys know Matt Wallace? He's crazy conspiracy weirdo. He was the guy out in Hawaii. Lasers are burning the fires and all this shit. Dude, he's whacked out. Dude, Project Constitution is like a Temu Matt Wallace, which is saying a lot because Matt Wallace is like a Temu fucking, Laura Loomer. You know what I mean? So we're like several levels, just absolutely the bottom of the barrel of like phony, Ian Miles Chung kind of losers. And these guys have all of their top brass running in to respond. Like, these guys are the top people at the company responding to a rumor from, internet fucking jerkins, right? That's why I'm saying you think, some shit might be true about this.
Okay, never one to be left behind. Blakey Neff jumped in. He wrote back to Project Constitution. You are not very smart, are you? And then when somebody asked a question about why Andrew's wife was not at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, Blake Neff insisted, he wrote back, again, this is just all, Blake Neff wrote, instead of posting deranged rumor mongering at 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning, have you considered that you could look this up or use your brain? White House Correspondents' Dinners are all held by press outlets. Everyone else is there by invitation. How'd you even know he was offered a +1? Andrew lives in Phoenix and has 3 children. How do you know his wife would want to fly 5 hours across the country to attend one dinner?
Dude, look at this, though. This is like one of their main top guys responding to some random woman about fucking, the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and he's writing a dissertation. Dude, I read this, and I'm like, dude, I really think maybe Andrew Kolvet did fuck Erika Kirk, bro. I'm really, like, I didn't believe it at first, but now I'm watching these guys respond, and I think if he's not fucking Erika, maybe he's banging the cleaning lady or something. But something is definitely going on, because they are like spending a lot of time feeling like they need to answer these random Twitter questions. Bro, it's like, you know, somebody like writes under your shit, oh, they're a sex offender. What? I mean, you don't get into arguments with them, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know, like, if you're going to get in there with the Project Constitution guy, you could say, well, you know, I mean, I did bang your mom, so maybe my wife is going to leave me. Like, that to me would be an appropriate response if you were going to respond, is something that is like taking the piss out of these guys. But fuck, dude. These guys are like, they're trying so hard, bro.
So strong. I, by the way, have never heard that Andrew Kolvet is divorcing his wife. Like I said, bit of an aggressive response for a divorce rumor, which I literally think this happens like once a week when you're in the public space. Me, regarding that, I'm just forever amazed at what Turning Point USA and their execs choose to respond to. And the more important things that they remain mum on.
As much as I cannot stand Candace, what she said there, though, was very accurate. Okay, the things that Erika Kirk and TPUSA are choosing to respond to in the media while simultaneously, like, decrying the negative attention they get, it are indicating that is something is going on in the internal ranks with these people. That, you know, like the affair or whatever, the divorce may not be happening, but like, there's no reason for them to reply to this Project Constitution, like whatever, you know, anybody who starts with like, oh, exclamation bombshell, they are hemorrhaging their public opinion. They are absolutely telling on themselves that all is not well. Their public image is shattered. They know their public image is in trouble. They know that, like, their standing is slipping. Their events are empty. Their big nationwide tour isn't even colleges. It's community churches, for Christ's sake, right? So they are letting us know that they are scrambling inside and that they are having trouble keeping that ship afloat. And so I think it's also doing them a disservice because they are simultaneously projecting to the outside world that they're vulnerable, which means if we keep fanning these flames, we're going to help them burn their own shit to the ground. And guys, it is kind of beautiful, really, to watch, because I despise Turning Point USA, guys. I do. I despise that organization. And for a number of reasons. Because of the religious component, because of they are actively involved in like illegal politics, guys. They sent buses of people to J6. They were the fake electors, guys. Tyler Boyer, okay? The one of the fucking repliers here, Tyler Boyer, this guy right here, all right? He is in charge of Turning Point Action, okay? He leads TP Action, right? They blocked me. They're soft. But this guy right here, this guy was a fake elector, okay? This guy he got off, all right? That case got dismissed, all right? And like mostly because of Trump winning the presidency, right? But this guy was a fake elector. And so was the state senator from Arizona, Jake Hoffman. These guys were going to like fake a fucking, turn over the Arizona election. I mean, these guys they're criminals. Okay. They're not. And I mean, not only is he covered up like essays inside, and now they're trying to get Andy Biggs into the governorship. They're trying to get a criminal Epstein class Trump fucking sniff into the governor's chair in Arizona. Like, these guys are dirty politicking in Arizona. All right. They are like retribution politics, but their lawlessness is problematic, man. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.